So according to the NFL Network's Mike Garafolo, Dallas Goedert is going to miss extended time with a shoulder injury that he suffered last night. I don't know if it was on the face mask. He seemed to be lying on the floor there for a little bit, did stay in the game, but we don't know the extent of this. We'll hopefully get some updates from Nick Sirianni and the Eagles when they meet with the media today. But in terms of this offense, Dave, what do they lose without Dallas Goedert there for Jalen Hurts' perspective, and who benefits in terms of A.J. Brown, DeVonta Smith, maybe somebody else?
They lose one of the safety nets, I should say, for Jalen Hurts. I saw it going all the way back to the preseason that Dallas Goedert was a guy that when Jalen Hurts, the chips were down, he needs to make a play. Goedert's who he's going to. Now I think a lot of those targets are going to end up going to A.J. Brown, and obviously DeVonta Smith's going to be involved too. There isn't a tight end on the team that I feel good about picking up as a one-to-one, even close to a one-to-one replacement for Dallas Goedert. You're going to have to go off the Eagles roster for that, but you're going to see that target volume spike for those two guys, and you're going to see this Eagles team continue to run the ball just as they have been for much of the year.
I think it's probably a little boost for Miles Sanders as well. They only had 2 running back rush attempts in the first half of that game against Washington, partially because they never had the football, but I would not be surprised if they're just a little bit more run heavy. Jalen Hurts has not been as active as a rusher this season as he was last year, so I would say a little bit of a boost to Sanders. A.J. Brown was already a top 10 wide receiver anyway. It doesn't really matter for him. Maybe this makes DeVonta Smith just a little bit more reliable. He's had those booms and those busts, and those booms and those busts. Maybe we can get rid of the busts until Dallas Goedert comes back.
No interest in Quez Watkins, though, who had the big play for both sides. Big catch.
Right.
Could have set up the Eagles maybe to win the game, and then the fumble, which ended up, helping Washington with that big turnover.
He's going to be a desperation flex. He has that big play ability, but he also has one target in a game ability too.
Right. All right, so if you are looking for some tight ends to replace Dallas Goedert, we'll show you this list a little bit later in the show, but just want to give you a sneak peek of what the tight end waiver wire could look like for you. Cole Kmet is the prize because he's been playing great of late and hopefully will continue to do so. David Njoku, if he's out there, we know what he did early in the season, has the opportunity to get Deshaun Watson back in Week 13. Foster Moreau, Darren Waller's not going to play for the next 3 games. Trey McBride, no Zach Ertz for the next rest of the season. Hayden Hurst, Isaiah Likely might be a big benefactor if there's no Mark Andrews again. And then Jawan Johnson, Trey McKitty also for a desperate situation without Gerald Everett there as well.